Okay, I just wanted to demonstrate an item that came up yesterday with this Hyundai rear caliper bracket situation and why all the techs in the Rust Belt at the dealership remove this to get the caliper bracket off. Now, I broke this bolt free with a breaker bar because I'm 6'5", 250 plus. I cannot move that bolt. I don't know if you can see the rust on here, but that's the rust we get here. So the extra time it takes to remove this bolt and get it out of here, that's why everyone does that, to remove the caliper bracket. There's another reason why we take it off. Check it out. Real quick, I did want to show the 2-foot breaker bar, the 1/2-inch socket. You can see it, maybe you can see it bend if I go this way, but you can see it flexing just to get the caliper bracket bolt to turn, and it's already loose. I already went a full turn with that. So it's not as easy as everyone makes it to be. It's because you're in the South, not where men are men here in the Rust Belt, where the blue wrench is common everyday practice. But let me show you this caliper bracket when I get it off and why you take it off to service the caliper bracket. So that's 5 minutes of working this top bolt out because it's so corroded. That's what caliper bolts look like after a few years in salt water. So I got the top caliper bolt out and the bottom one is loose enough that you can see a gap there, but it won't come off. It won't swing this way. It won't swing all the way to get the rotor off because there's a ridge of rust and a whole bunch of crap here. So I like the idea of just taking that bolt out and having a special wrench at $50 from Matco to loosen this bottom bolt, but it doesn't come out like everyone says it does. So I got the bracket out the way that I was taught from Hyundai techs and the way I've done every Hyundai. Unlike you spoiled brats out in the South that doesn't have any rust, that's the caliper slide, and it's equally rusty inside there, so I usually drill them or hone them, grease them well, and then I got to clean all that rust off the back of the part where the shims go, because that'll hold the brakes up and wear the pads unevenly. I know it's easy to say, well, you're not doing it right, but I'll tell you what, this is how we do it in the Rust Belt and why we have to do it this way. Caliper bracket that you have to grind and polish the rust out. I drilled the holes out. I like a drill. You can use a hone for those. Now we'll assemble it. So I always grease underneath the shims, and I'll put the shims on and the pads. Hardware is clean. Now it'll screw in by hand. Bolts go right in. No problem. Yep. So this video is for all you haters now that it's all greased up. Thanks for watching. Please